MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up your 5.
We've got the Boston Celtics taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Here's Towns. Porzingis with the block. And pushing it up, here's Boston. He gets it in there.
Outstanding play by White that time. He just took off and got up and down in a heartbeat.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Now, after the missed three from Derek White, hits the three-point bomb.
Attacking right away. Daniels wasting no time there.
Brown outside. Takes it inside. Gobert pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable, too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well. Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
Pass to Towns. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. Towns, the screen. Edwards, that's good.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Down low. Here's Porzingis. Bank shot, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Edwards can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Porzingis can't hit. Minnesota with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Edwards. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
The 3 from Tatum. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 8. It's Edwards on the wing. 5 points in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Over to the wing. And here's Conley outside. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Ring shot on the way. Out to White. Stolen by McDaniels. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Nice job by Gobert finishing the play through the bump.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
And he's good on the three ball.
Hitting threes playing the 5 might be Porzingis' best attribute. I mean, it does effectively space the floor when your 5-man can shoot like he does.
Edwards drives in.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And Brown throws it down hard.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You got to defend him better than this.
Conley with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Outside, Towns. Back to McDaniel. 5 on the clock. A rebound by the Celtics. Celtics passing it around. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Outside, Edwards. Shoots over Brown. That one a little long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Porzingis, that's a 2. It's hauled in by Edwards. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Timberwolves on top, up 5. From Target Center, back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Reed with the block. Pass to Morris. Out to Edwards. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Here's Reed. Puts the move on. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Yes, that goes in.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Now, here is Morris. For 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
First team foul.
Stolen by Reed. Out to Morris. Anderson right side. Three-pointer on the way. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up with the Celtics. Trailing by 5.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Now here is Holiday. He has yet to score. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. That's to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Here's Morris. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
He could have walked to the basket.
Here's Porzingis. Back to Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
Here's Morris. Driving to the basket. Good on the bucket. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter. This one for 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. That's the 3 fly. Again, the miss by Morris.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Tatum. There's the drive. And the dunk by Tatum.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
Here's Morris. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Yeah, the defender all over him. He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline report.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much. Shot clock at 6. It's Anderson with the drive. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. No good. That would have tied it. Pass to McDaniels. Latrey. Good on the triple. McDaniels got 6.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make 3. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater. And they repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves lead by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Holiday, and that one drops for him. Holiday's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Celtics.
So many different ways that Holiday can beat you because he's got great length and size for a guard, and that allows him not to be afraid to mix it up inside.
And it's Towns missing. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
6 to shoot. Towns, the screen. Fires from way outside. They get it back.
And that was a little bit of a range check.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Explosive in tight quarters. Jamie imposing his will out there.
And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
And stolen by White. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
And here's Tatum for 3. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a play.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Horford. Brown outside. Celtics passing it around. Throws it down, JT!
Tatum clearly putting on the show in this one, doing it all.
And here's Gobert. He's covered by Brown. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And a dunk by Horford.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? The big fella bouncing to the rack.
The kick out to Towns. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And here's Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
You know, early on, Brown struggled with his confidence taking threes. Now he's a knockdown threat.
Conley gets the bucket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
In the corner, Tatum with it. The shake. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
Excellent taking it to the defense there. Tatum showing you his strength.
For 3, Edwards connects from three-point range. Edwards got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Here's Tatum, and rebounded by McDaniels. And here are the Timberwolves. To the middle. For the lead. Rebounded by the Celtics.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly, the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Edwards. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Offline with his 3. Edwards from deep three-point territory. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's the Celtics leading by just 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Timberwolves trail. And it's Conley penetrating. Here's McDaniels. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Brown down low. And Brown throws it down.
And Brown is quite aggressive. I mean, a masterful penetrator who can take it to defenders when he drives.
Drills it from outside.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns. No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
Here's Conley. And the rejection by Tatum. Holiday left side. The kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. The offensive rebound. And finally they hit one. And the Celtics lead by 5. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And here is Tatum. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Tatum with it. Now defended by Gobert. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drive because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way or not. This guy's a load offensively to deal with.
Now here's Conley. Porzingis with the block. And he's able to get it back. Clock at 4. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Taken away by Holiday. It's 2-on-1. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards inside. Back to McDaniel. The shot will not fall. Celtics leading by 6.
McDaniels. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Team for Boston.
And that one falls for Tatum. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And the dunk by Tatum.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
Now here's White. The wide open look here for Holiday. On the wing, Holiday. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They need this. The shot by McDaniels, no good. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's Tatum. Tatum finishing off the break.
Awesome speed from Tatum. Excels at getting to the right place in these fast break chances.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander.